What's going on, YouTube world? This is your guy, your internet brother, your internet friend, Sealz the man. Thank you for being back here with me on another nighttime edition episode. And on tonight, I'm going to talk about something very important that you should know about yourself, something that you should know that involves the perception that others have of you. Knowing this thing can change the projection of your life, the trajectory of your peace, of your sanity, of your love, of everything. So I'm going to ask you one simple question. Are you a toy? Now, I know a lot of y'all said, heck no, I ain't no toy. What I look like being a toy? I don't play around. Nobody knows not to mess with me. And I get you, boss. I got you. But it's deeper than that. As y'all know, I created this channel for my two young nieces so that when they become of age, our age, they will understand men better, and that I, as their uncle, can lay a better foundation for them to be able to pick not only better men, but better people in their lives. But what I want y'all to know and ask yourselves is, are you a toy? So let's break it down. Let's talk a little bit. Simply said, a toy is a thing or a tool or a product that is used for the entertainment of others. And a lot of us as kids, as youth, use toys for entertainment. But what is a nightmare is when you are a grown person being used as a toy by another grown person. At this big old age we are beyond that. That was childish ways and childish things, but as grown people, we should not be used as toys. But long and behold, a lot of adults, grown people, are being used as toys. So what I'm gonna talk about in tonight's video are the signs that you are being used, that you are being abused, that you are being leeched on, that you are a toy. And the first sign, the first red flag that you are a toy is that you're an option. Now, as I talk about these things, these red flags, these signs that you are a toy, I want you to think of, or the perspective of being a toy. So tonight we're all toys, all right? When I'm listing these things out for you, you're a toy, I'm a toy, we're toys. So the first red flag, you're an option. As we all know, when we think about our kids have so many toys. They have so many options. To the point you start thinking like, why did I buy this child so many toys when they barely play with two of them? Children have so many toys, therefore they have so many options. Small toys, big toys, toys that they can ride, toys that makes funny sounds, toys that educate them. There's a lot of options. But the worst feeling you can have is being an option. And one of the biggest red flags that you are an option, aka a toy, is that you feel like you're not the only one. You feel like you're not the only option. You feel like whoever this person that you're in a relationship with has other options. And you can tell if someone has other options by how freely they are with giving up on you. Say for instance, y'all have a disagreement or y'all fight over something and this person easily gives up on you and just leaves and goes and disappears for days and weeks. And you're thinking to yourself like, dang, am I even important? We can't work this out. We can't talk this through. You're treating me as if I'm an option, as if you have other avenues to go to when things don't go your way with me. This option, this avenue. Because if we are exclusive to each other, if you say I'm your one and I'm telling you that you're my one, then I should mean everything to you. Then you should mean everything to me because we got each other. And that's it, right? But you will notice that people who have options besides you will not give you your all. They will not give you 100%. Because how can they give you 100% when they have to share their 100% with others, other options? And I'm not just talking about this person having other people or cheating on you or having other relationships. It can be other vices, alcohol, the strip club, gluttony. It can be other things besides you. When you feel like an option, most likely you are an option. And if you are an option, you are a toy. You are being used. You are one of many. And going on to the second red flag that you are a toy, piggybacking off of being used, is that you feel like an empty cup instead of a full cup. Now, what do I mean by that? What does an empty cup feel like versus what a full cup feels like? Well, for one, a full cup is fulfilled. See what I did there? Fulfilled. You can't be fulfilled without being full. Sealz with another bar. A full cup is satisfied because it completed its purpose. A cup is used to contain something, to store something. So when it is full, it completed its mission. It did what it was supposed to do. It did its job. Versus an empty cup, where it is not satisfied because nothing is there. It is not able to do what it was made to do. It is empty. It is void. It is uncatered to. It is malnourished. If you are in a relationship or a friendship or whatever ship, and you feel like you're giving out more than what you are receiving, you are pushing more than what you're pulling, you're subtracting from yourself and not getting no additions back to you, tell me how that feels. You feel like you're being used. Because coming back to the perspective of being a toy, remember tonight we are toys. Coming back to that perspective, toys get no benefits from us playing with them. Toys get no benefits from us using them. We get all the benefits of using a toy, playing with a toy. It entertains us, but that toy gets nothing from us. When you are an empty cup instead of a full one in your relationships, in your friendship, in your business ships, you are unsatisfied, you are unfulfilled. You are drained because you're giving out more than what you're receiving. And just like a toy, a brand new toy, it is a full cup. It has never been used before. It is pristine, mint condition. But as soon as you open that box, its value decreases because it begins to be getting used. It begins to get abused. It begins to get scratches and dents because it is getting utilized. And now that once full cup is now emptying itself. And it's not getting filled up because there is nothing going back into it. Do you feel like that? If you do, most likely it's because you are a toy. The third red flag that you are a toy and being used as a toy is that people press your buttons for fun. Think about it, we're toys now. Stay with me, we are toys. And what do we do with toys? We press their buttons because we know when we press their buttons, something happens. Lights goes off. It makes funny sounds. It races off. It tells you a joke. It gives you entertainment. I know when I press this button, it will activate something and it will entertain me. It will make me laugh. It will make me happy and I will go on about my day. The thing is, people will do the same thing to you when they are using you. They will press your buttons because they know it will activate something. It is entertainment to them. Have you ever been with someone, been around someone, dealt with someone who just pressed your buttons and now you're upset, you're mad, you're in your feelings, you're in your emotions, and it seems like they do not care. In fact, and literally, they will laugh in your face and keep it moving like nothing has happened. And now you're sitting there in yourself, by yourself, with yourself, upset about this person because they pressed your buttons and it feels like they don't care about how you feel. They did something, said something to you that you didn't like, and now you're all in your emotions in this mental storm, and then they're sitting there entertained by it, laughing at it. Because they know they are pressing your buttons for fun, for their entertainment. Have you been in that situation? I think we all have. Because people who use you as a toy will use you as entertainment by pressing your buttons. The dangerous thing about letting people in your environment, in your bubble, in your zone is that they will learn about you. They will learn the things that you like. They will learn the things that you dislike. But the abusers will use the advantage of knowing the things that you dislike to their advantage for their entertainment. When they know you don't like a certain thing, they will press your button to see you react, to see you get in your emotions. They will do this on purpose just to be entertained. This person is using you as a toy. The fourth red flag that you are being used as a toy is when people only contact you when they need you. When certain people only contact you when they need something from you. Coming back to us being toys. Kids will run to their toys when they need entertainment, when they are bored, when they have nothing else to do, when they have to stay inside because it's raining so they can't go outside, so they play with their toys. These kids will go to their toys when they need it and only when they need it. Because they know when I use this toy, it will give me something in return, temporarily. But once these kids are done with their toys, they throw it back in their toy chest and go on about their day. Let's bring it back to reality. This happens to people every single day. Someone will hit you up, they will call you, they will text you, they will message you, they will email you asking you for something. But you're thinking to yourself like, dang, I haven't heard from you in months. You don't even talk to me like that. And every time you do talk to me, it's because you want something from me. How does that look? How does that make me feel? Oh, clearly you don't care because all you want from me is something that I can provide, that I have access to. And that is it. You're just trying to use me. You think I'm a toy. When I asked you in the beginning of the video how many of y'all are toys, and I know a lot of y'all said I'm not a toy, but this aligns with being used as a toy. Being used, being called upon only when people want to use you. If you are giving out your services for free, if you are giving pieces of yourself to someone else on their time, on their demand, When you are breaking yourself down, sacrificing yourself, giving up important time so that someone else can have that time, I just want to ask you, is that person asking you with good intention? And I'm not saying everyone has to pay you back. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to be careful with the people who ask you for things and only have communication with you when they ask for things or when they want something from you. Keyword on only. We don't need to have full-blown conversations, but I would like to have a nice hello. How you doing, Sealz? I was thinking about you the other day. How you been? That would be nice. But when you only hit me up for something so that I can give you something, that makes me feel used. So if you ask yourself this question and you are being used in this fashion, then you are a toy. And the last and one of the most saddest parts and red flags of being a toy, and this will tell you if you are a toy, is that you get discarded, thrown away, trashed when you are no longer needed, when you are no longer wanted. Bringing it back to toy perspective again. What happens when kids are done with toys? When they have outgrown toys? What happens? They either throw them away or they pass them down to another person. But in either case, they are done with you. They are done with that toy. And this goes right back to reality. When someone, an abuser, a user, a leech is done with you, they will discard you, throw you away, trash you, because they no longer have use for you. They no longer have use for your services. They have found something else that can give them or satisfy them even better than you can. They are done with you. They will treat you like a toy. You ever been in a relationship or a friendship where you start saying no to that person? When you start saying, nah, I'm not doing this for you. I'm not doing this to you. And then all of a sudden, they stop talking to you. They disappear. They no longer know you because you started saying no. Or you didn't say no, but you done these requests, so many requests for this person, so much that they got everything that they needed out of you. And now you're used up. And now they no longer want you. And they disappear. You stop hearing from them. No more texts, no more calls. They are treating you like a used up toy. I believe it is important to know if you are being used, abused, and leashed on, if you are being treated as a toy, because I know firsthand that it weighs on you. Because you can care for someone so much that you will burn down the world for them. You will give the world to them. You will do whatever it takes to make them happy. But are they doing that for you? Is it being reciprocated? Do they care for you? Do they love you? Are you continually pouring into someone who is not pouring back into you? Are you laying in bed with a leech who is drinking your blood, sucking you dry, and moving on to another person that they can leech on when they are done sucking everything out of you? Are you that person? Are you that victim? That weighs heavy on you. That is heartbreaking. That is damage to the soul. So the reason why I feel like this is important, because I want y'all to realize and detect and to be able to see if you are in this situation, whether it's early on in the game or later in the game, because you need to get out of it either way. Whatever phase you're in, you need to get out of it when you realize that you are a toy. You deserve better. Come on now. Thank you for being here, and I hope y'all really listen to this message I'm trying to tell y'all tonight, and get yourselves straight and get yourselves out of these situations, these situationships, these relationships, these friendships with leeches, because you are not to be played with. You are not a toy. Peace and blessings. I'll see you in my next video. Good night.